Look, can you see that? Oh, it's so gross. Ew, gross, gross, gross. Can you see? Dad?
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are with Miss Allison Williams. And we're going to talk to Miss Williams today about her life and what she wants to do with her life and MALO CASA and all good things. So, Allison.
Yes.
How old were you when you got the acting bug?
Probably about 6 or 7. I started doing little CYT shows when I was little and started doing like junior theater stuff and just kind of kept building up. I was probably about 14 when I wanted to start studying film. And then when I was in high school, my mom drove me and my brother, who's also into acting. She drove us up to LA every Saturday for acting classes up in Burbank. So we did that for about 2.5 years, and now I'm studying with Carrie Scott at the rehearsal room downtown, and yeah, just kind of working and taking classes and doing anything I can. So
is that more along the lines of theater training, or do they do on-camera training?
Film, yeah. His stuff is on-camera training. Theater training-wise, I got most of that done at the La Jolla Playhouse Conservatory, summer of 2005. So that was like pretty much a 6-week theater acting boot camp, which was a lot of fun, and it was for our high school students who were, into acting, and you get to audition in and studied everything from like Shakespeare to Commedia dell'arte and improv and scene study and everything. So that was where a lot of the theater training came from.
Mm-hmm. So. And you go to school?
Mm-hmm. I am getting my bachelor's in theater, but I'm just getting my general ed done right now at Grossmont, and then I'm gonna transfer probably to Irvine, UC Irvine. They have a good theater program. Not 100% sure on that yet, but about 90% sure. So.
And you work at a job and pay the bills?
2 jobs, actually. Starbucks, and I work for a birthday party company where I play Disney princesses for little kids' birthday parties, and it's probably the funnest job ever. Cinderella and Belle and whatever. So it's hardly even a job, but it's still a lot of work. It's more work than it sounds like, actually, but I love it. So I definitely keep busy between, classes and full-time student and working and craziness.
Do you remember when we talked the first time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had found the audition on Craigslist. I usually search for it for different acting things, just on Craigslist, and just see what I can get audition-wise, and was really excited about this project and excited that, because you were one of the first people to call me, actually, when I just started doing the Craigslist thing, so I was excited that I actually got a response so quickly. I was like, oh, cool, and remember the interview and everything, and
That's right.
It was fun. And just trying to kind of create the character of Danny a little bit before, meeting up with you and just thinking about her. And then I remember dialoguing with you about where the show was going to go, and it was just really exciting.
Your character, Danielle,
Mm-hmm.
your arc is tremendous in this story.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you know of your arc? What I've told you about your arc?
Yeah, I don't want to obviously say too much and give away backstory stuff, but she comes from an insane past. She's been traumatized a lot, and she just goes through this whole phase of, being quiet and just afraid, and just so, and again, I don't want to say too much and give stuff away, but by the time she gets into the house, she starts evolving into just kind of a more, I don't want to say outgoing. I mean, yeah, outgoing, but more like negatively outgoing. I don't know. It's weird, just the transformation between being shy little Danny to, hey, I'm going to start rebelling, and I'm going to start, talking to boys, and I'm going to start doing stuff that isn't like her true self, and just seeing the arc between, it's a huge difference between Danny at the beginning. If you watch episode 1, and then watch the latest episode, you'll see, at least I would hope you'll see, that she's different. She's a different person, especially as the series progresses.
We've been shooting for, probably a couple of months now, right? Or a month? Month and a half?
A couple months, I think, because I don't think I had started school yet, I think.
Still having fun, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially, I think it's even getting more fun as it goes. I mean, once more crazy stuff starts happening, it just, stuff's going to start going bump. And I think we see that in episode 5, is it? Episode 5 with the, It's going to be crazy, but it's so much fun. And I love everyone that I'm working with, like you and Peggy, and haven't met Emily yet, but she seems really cool. Read her bio, or Deborah. But again, they both seem really, really cool, especially from what you've said. And so I'm really excited to meet them. But you and Peggy are so great to work with. That makes it a lot of fun too. And I think there's good chemistry between the three of us, like as a family. So another really fun thing about this project too is I get a hold of the camera. You know, I've never done that before. I've never done anything. You know, like I'm learning so much, like from the behind the scenes aspect too. You know, like when we do our playbacks and watch stuff, like I didn't know, like, oh, don't have headroom. But I didn't know that. So now I'm starting to kind of get better. And granted, I mean, Danny's not professional. She's a 16-year-old girl just messing around. So we don't want it to look professional. But it's fun for me to just have the knowledge of like, oh, this is what I should look for. This is what I should and shouldn't do. You know, the whole leading the shot thing. I've never heard of that before. And it's fun. It's fun messing around with camera, you know, and it's something I've never gotten to do before, so.
Is there anything you want to tell viewers out there?
Just keep watching, you know, don't get bored of it. Don't, you know, just be patient and watch. I think stuff is going to start really happening now, and thanks to everyone who, you know, kind of was watching through episodes 1 and 2 when the exposition was going, and just, I'm glad that everyone is still paying attention because it's going to be good. You know, stuff's going to be crazy and all this stuff, and all this, everything's going to be revealed pretty much, and it's going to get crazy. So just to warn everyone, it doesn't say the little TVMA thing in the beginning for no reason, you know. It's not because the neckline's lowering, you know.
That's a fact.
Yeah, just beware. But just keep watching.